Welcome to the Pauper Gauntlet. It's Season 3, Round 2. Round 2 is the double elimination round, so all the decks that lost in Round 1, there were 22 of them out of 78, are now facing elimination. This is brought to you by MTG Tickets. Check them out. There's a link on top of the show notes. My deck today is Justice controlled based on Deluxecoiv's Caligula deck. And it's gonna be grindy, it's gonna be control-ish, and it's gonna be slow, really slow. But actually having 2 Curse of the Bloody Tome means that we can finish the game. And it's Gaius Caesar again. I played against this guy before, but I do not remember what he played. I want to play first. I will keep this hand. It looks really boring. Why am I playing artifact lands? Just to discard to Wrench Mind? Shout out to Gaius Caesar. Ave Caesar. The volume looks low. No, it isn't low. Okay, so we start with that. F8, F6. Okay, so it's Delver. Meaning that as I now have the man, I should use the Chainish Edict. Looks like a Delver deck. You don't see Phantasmal Bear that often. Maybe it's a Illusory Tricks version thing. I feel fairly confident here. I need to hit my land drops. I'm playing 23 lands. That's a little low for a control deck, but I do know I don't have any cantrips either. But I have 4 Pristine Talisman. What? Oh, it is the blue Bichinho style deck. Now, if I knew I could hit Evincars, I would wait for it. But now I'm just gonna use the Diabolic Edict, I think, because, yeah, this only costs 1 mana. Three times 4C. Seems a bit weak, seems worse than Deep Analysis. But maybe we can make it work. But I see a turn here where I will not have any defenses up. Krovikan missed, so it's blue Bichinho pretty much. Okay, I'm gonna 4C here. Looking for a couple of more lands. Some removal, stuff like that. What do I actually say no to here? Okay, we don't need the Justice as we already have one. I do want the rest of the cards, but in what order do I want them? I hit my land drop this turn. Yeah, I'm gonna want them in this. Oh no. Which order? I'm gonna draw all 3 of them, so the order doesn't matter a whole lot. Now he can spellstat the Sprite. But I will hopefully be able to have Evincars soon. Oh, a Ninja. That's really a problem here. Maybe I have to use the Justice now. Because recurring Ninja... Oh, that's very good. Okay, let's think about this. 3 mana, and then I can play both Diabolic Edict and Innocent Blood. That's fairly good. and save the Evencar's Justice until I have the buyback. Days. That would suck. Okay, no free cards for you, sir. We are gonna foresee our 7th land, or 7th mana, and it's all going to be good. I think blue Bichinho has a fairly good matchup here. The blue creature swarm deck. Fairy Miscreant. And Fairy Miscreant, look at that! Okay, if he has draw land here, I will just Justice. But now I have to foresee, right? That's a lot of stuff. And I think we want all of it, don't we? Can we cast anything this turn? I didn't keep 2 blue up. And I don't have an untapped land. So I'm gonna put them in this order, I think. And play the Aqueduct for the Seat of the Synod. And now it's really a big matter if he taps out or not, because I need 9 mana to Evencar's with counterspell protection. But of course he doesn't have counterspells if he is pure. He could be like fairies. But if he's pure blue Bichinho, I don't think he plays counterspells. I might be wrong about that. Here's another ninja. Meaning that Evencar's will hit. Yeah, that's of course my play next turn. He has 7 cards though, so he's doing fine. How much mana is this? 3, 6, 7. So I can safely preordain. And I am gonna throw the backwater back and take the Aqueduct. And then we just go Evencar. And I would be very surprised at the days. So next turn we can set up the counterspell. We can set up the curse and protect it with counterspells. And we'll have 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 mana next turn. So that seems okay. We are doing decent on time. Yeah, this is derived from the blue-black Caligula deck by Deluxecoif. Very un-Deluxecoif deck. He thought about what he had nightmares about at night, and then he built it. So here is the curse. We have that Chainish Edict in hand as well, but now we're just gonna keep counterspell up, I think. And aim to Evencar's with counterspell back up next turn, I think. Yield to this. So there is really nothing we would counterspell here, is there? Oh, goddamn ninjas, they are everywhere. Okay, now we need to have Evencar's with counterspell backup, but we have the mana for that. He has 9 cards in his hand. There's the deep analysis, but of course I am just going to having cars here and keep up counterspell. Though I don't know what I would counter from him. It seems like, what could he possibly have? I'm just gonna protect Evinkar. So creatures don't matter. Unless they survive Evinkars, of course. But what would that creature be? I would even allow him to draw extra cards out of Fairy Miscreant, but oh, they are all 3 dead. So that is the last one. So deep analysis into a ton of cards here seems like a good thing. Instead of Evinkaring. Fill up the hand. Oh my god. Okay, we can do that. Flash it back. And I think that's pretty much all she wrote. Now it's just a matter of the clock and time. Boomerang the curse. Okay, I'll just replay the curse, I guess. Cloud of fairies, cloud of little fairies, cloud of fairies, cloud of little fairies, cloud of fairies. Oh, okay, sorry. Got to stay focused. I can even Diabolic Edict it here. It's pretty wasteful, isn't it? Yes, I have the Evinkar's Justice. And if he spell stutters that, I will just Evinkar's. Oh, exclude. How sweet is that? Curse of the Bloody Tome. Protected by double counterspells. Gain some life. Now I'm kind of inclined to exclude stuff, but okay, if I see a 3 toughness creature or like a Stormbound Geist, I get to counter it. But anything that dies to Evinkar's Justice, I will not counterspell. So that guy is okay. And I probably just used the Justice. Oh, Preordain. Look at some sweet cards. I don't want the Guildgate. I do want to change the Edict. I have another one in the graveyard. But here is Evinkar's Justice with buyback. Still have double counterspell. Life is sweet. Yeah, it goes back to my hand. That's where it's safe and nice. Now he's down to 4 cards. This must be horrible. A morph creature. Well, it's that guy, and we will not have it. It is not okay. It is not allowed. Justice Control says no. No, sir. Not on my watch. Okay, now we have double Evinkars. Should we now Evinkars? How much mana do we have? 6, 9. I'm gonna keep up counterspell and exclude. I am ahead on the clock. Yeah, that guy is okay, because he's so bad. And then we go Evinkars. And we are done. Yeah, Krovikan missed. You're most welcome to join in the Evin Cars little party. I don't have enough mana to double Evin Cars yet. So I don't know if I'm gonna win by damage or by decking, but I am fairly sure I'm going to win. Yeah, Phantasmal Bear, yes, dice to Evin Cars, yes, this. And that is what we're doing here. Killing stuff. Oh no, we're gonna have to discard something. That sucks. I want both of these. I'm gonna put Prohibit on top, Curse of the Bloody Tome on top. I am going to Shanish Edict the bear. Keep all my counter spells and put the second curse up. I didn't have to discard. Oh, joyful is life. And now our clock is pretty fast. Sit back and enjoy. Should I now Evin Cars? I can still keep. I have 7, 8, 11, 12, 13. No, I want one more mana to keep up all 3 of my counter spells. So I am going the decking route here. But I will tap my Pristine Talisman at the end of my turn. Cloudfin Raptor has entered the fray. In the right corner, it's Cloudfin Raptor. Okay. That means that we fire an Evin Car. And now I really hope he counterspells it. No, we're gonna have to discard something, and I think I'm discarding my Shanish Edict. Glad to see this deck do well here in the second round, but of course we can't take out victory yet. Because we have not won yet. And there is 2 other duels to think about before we can happily cry victory. Yes, 1 card left. Can that card win him the game? Well, he can't draw any cards here, so... now he dies, right? And Justice Control has won the game. There is the chat. Okay, probably blue Bichinho isn't in the sideboard plan, but Delver is, so let's look at that. It's even Delver type decks, mono blue Delver type. Very skill intensive matchup, timing is very important. Spellstatus Sprite can easily tempo us out. We're bringing in the spells, but yeah, I think he's bringing in counter spells. Dispel Negate, that's thin. Another Evin Cars Justice, but it's not in the sideboard. Oh, dated sideboard plan. 2 snuff outs. That's some extra power. Take out Innocent Blood seems super bad against this. Take out Pristine Talisman seems bad as well. I could take out the Excludes, I can live with that. I'm gonna take out Forces. They seem super bad in this matchup. Meaning that I run the spell. I'm not sure I want negate if he has only creatures. So maybe exclude is better there. Yeah, I think I can run like this. I definitely want Innocent Blood. I want to kill his first turn creature. Which is not a Delver, but something that can be ninja'd. But how many times did he ninja me in that game? 2, 3? Still 1. Mono blue Delver type decks. Yeah, I think that's it. You should actually put blue Bichinho in all your sideboard plans. I play it in the Gauntlet, this creature swarm blue deck. And I'm sure I'm gonna run into it one more time. And your deck, Mr. Brewer, could be the deck that faces it. So, to prevent sideboarding mistakes, put it in your sideboard plan. What a horrible hand. This cannot, of course, be kept, so we are going to mulligan it. And this we will keep. How about this backwater? I don't think I want it. There is way too much mana in my hand already. I don't expect counter spells. I expect... I can snuff out the ninja. I expect spell status sprites. That's what I fear. So I'm going to play the swamp here, so I have the snuff out available. And I will happily snuff out his ninja. And pay 4 life for that. Please have a ninja. If he actually plays a good 2-drop instead, we are much worse off. Or we could just snuff out that and change Edict. The Miscreant. It's the cohort. Should we kill it here? We could just kill it later. So I think I'm just going to change Edict here. I will still save Snuff Out for the ninjas. Now we are safe from Miscreant. There could be a scenario where he has played a lot of Cloud of Fears and could spell start a Snuff Out. Then we are in trouble. But it's just Krovikan Mist. So I don't think we are in any trouble here. He only has 3 cards left. Relic of Progenitus, well, doesn't really matter, does it? Maybe it does. Okay, we have a ton of dispels, and that's pretty much all we have. So, Aqueduct, get back the Swamp. And I think Dispel is a problem sideboard card here, because now I'm trusting that he either has counter spells or something that... or that he brought in the spells. This is why you need to put Blue Bichinho in your sideboard plans. 3 mana, there is the morph, and he is going to be able to use it, but it will set his mana development back a ton. But he goes for it. So do we want to kill something? We're obviously taking too much damage here, so I think we are taking out the mist. Oh no, I returned the swamp to my hand. Yeah, that was stupid. Because now we're taking 5 damage a turn. Preordain. Yeah, the Evin card seems really good. We don't want to counterspell. So now the plan is Evinkar, and I think I'm gonna snuff out a fair, but it's just one fairy. So we should be able to hit with Evinkar's next turn. Here is a Vincon. And we will still snuff out the ninja. Whoa! A null! Okay, we got to be careful with the next one. But we have the dispels to counter it. The problem is not winning here, the problem is surviving. And now I really want another blue mana. So I could protect the Evinkar's Justice. That's the fourth fairy, the second fairy. The fourth fairy, what am I talking about? It's the second fairy, right? This is not a fairy, this is not a fairy. Well, I really want to draw an island here, but I'm gonna put this out there. Did you sideboard a counterspell? Or did I just win the game? I would have died if he countered that. Oh, Fathoms here lives. But I think we should be able to deal with him. Okay, I'm gonna have to F6 a bit here. We are falling behind. No, I can't do that. I have to kill a ninja with Snuff Out and go to 2 life. There is no ninja. And I can't counterspell Chainer's Edict. But now I can. And at this point I need to counterspell creatures. I feel. With 5 life. And nothing to deal with them in my hand. So I think I'm counterspelling that. And I can also snuff out the creatures. I think I got him down to nothing. And I obviously don't need to counterspell to snuff out that now, but I'm at 5 life. Nice! 6 mana. I would go for the Chainer's Edict here. Yeah, I'm not sure about the dispels, but I need them to protect my win con, I think. No ninja. Talisman. Now I can play Snuff Out for mana. Look at that. And there is a ninja. There is a Keep Watch. So now I get a 2-for-1 for the Snuff Out, so I'm gonna use it. Prohibit, very nice. Do I counterspell this? I think I do. And now he should take my Change Edict, of course. Yes. And he does. So then I have nothing. I'm not too sure about that counterspell. Oh, a real counterspell. Must not forget about Pristine Talisman. Stupid 1/1, let it live. Time killing cards. What do you have, and do I need to counter it? Maybe it's a boomerang. No, it's a Cloud of Fairies, and yeah, I don't want him to have 2 power. But now we are in a top decking war, though this deck should top deck amazingly. Snuck in a little F6 there. And now of course I can't F6. Krovikan missed, coming over. For love and reason. And now the ninja comes. And that could be the game. And now the clock will be rough. Can't F6 here, but I really want to. This will get stressful. But he's running away with this now. Of course, Ninja was a fantastic top deck. I think I would rather have the 4Cs than the Dispels here. Because he obviously can't finish me very quickly. Oh no. Still, Evin Cars does a ton of work here. I just need a decent top deck. I think maybe you would have needed a 2 power more. Oh, and you get the 2 power because Krovikan missed this in illusion. So now I don't have a long time to live. He's returning Fathom Seer. He's gonna do it again. No, he returned Island. Yeah, because he wanted to do the full 6 damage. And we're all out of options. And of course, it's because he top decked Ninja of the Deep Hours, because we're just getting strangled by card advantage here. So I'm thinking of giving up here just to save time. Gotta make those quick decisions. I don't even survive the next round, so let's just concede here. Okay, the Dispels were obvious giant liabilities. So I'm taking him out. I need to defend myself with Prohibit and Counterspell. Crypt Incursion seems strong, but he could counter it with his... I'm gonna bring in Exclude 4C. and run like that. The first game felt so overpowerful. And now I have plenty of time left, so I think I can defeat him in this match. I did take a mulligan. This is a keep. I want to play the Guildgate so we can blood him next turn and also support a counterspell. That's a prime blood target, but innocent blood has no target because it hits the innocent. Preordain, looking for removal, and well, can't cast Avincars, but I think we do want it. Can I really bottom Avincar here? It is uncastable. No, I don't think I can do it. Put on top. Put on top. I think that is it. Now I am behind on the clock. And I'll just blood. I am gonna counterspell a creature here as well, I think. Just to buy time. Till I can get to the Justice. There's the Relic, which will be a bother for time. But it will be a bother for both of us. And now it's definitely 4C. The win con is much less important. So we want to set up our card advantage, our land drops, cast it. So what is it that we do not want here? Oh, we do want the talismans. We do want all of this, don't we? But it's too much. I am gonna put the swamp on the bottom. And put top. He could easily counter the talisman here. Double Dreamstalkers, I don't feel that threatened, do I? Of course they are safe from the Justice. And now we have 6 mana, which is not enough. 8 minutes to win. So what happens now if he has a ninja, which he always does? Then we have to kill it. No ninja, that's a relief. I don't know what I'm drawing here. But of course Avincard doesn't help against these guys. But if I'm going to be pecked to death by Dreamstalkers, there is a serious problem with my deck. That thing is of course valuable here. Play Talisman. And just play this immediately. We are not keeping anything up, but we are looking like we are. We encounter these Dreamstalkers with the Pristine Talismans. 7 minutes, 50 seconds to win. He only has 3 cards. It ran out of control last time when he drew a ninja. I think we wait with the win con until we have a counterspell or he's tapped out here. The Krovica Mist is a big problem here. Because it's a 3-3. And I'm not going for it without counterspell backup. And he's still doing only 2 damage a turn. Now he's only doing 1. And so far the relic hasn't affected the game at all. Oh my god! Okay, now we have a real problem. Because now an edict effect doesn't solve this. And I will be taking 6 a turn. Quicksand is ninja protection, which is super nice. I'm doing the talisman's main phase just to save time. Because it is quite likely that I will lose this on time now. And now I'm taking 10 damage. Am I missing something? Not really. Prohibit is very nice. But actually I can put my win con into play now. Which I suppose could matter. And I will definitely counterspell something. Work has started. I'm still taking 10 damage a turn and I have to draw something useful. Let's counterspell the next thing instead. As that guy don't do anything, he's not an illusion. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. Because we really need to be careful with the time. I'm dead. I am dead. There is nothing I can do. Evan Cars doesn't do anything. We have the first elimination from the Pauper Gauntlet. I hope I really didn't mess up here. But we couldn't control this deck. And that's pretty surprising to me actually. The only thing that happened now is that he plays a creature and I draw into removal. But yeah. Well, I guess we can quicksand to save life. And we should do that in the... Oh, we should do that in the attack phase. And now we can ninja. But we live one more turn. No ninja. We're at 1, so now we have to draw something. And we don't. The timing of the order in which we drew the spells were of course super unfortunate. These excludes would have won us the game had they come a little bit earlier. He still has 39 cards. There is nothing we can do. Evan Cars doesn't do anything. The spells doesn't do anything. And Blue-Black Justice Control has the dubious honor of being the first eliminated deck in the Pauper Gauntlet. Losing to Mono Black Control and Blue Bichinho. which is quite a shame. Thank you for watching.